Cosmo landing up on the Tonberry chests. Gwyn blading landing down below. Have any other grouping? It doesn't look like it, although in the Mako reactor, 10 and I'm not sure who else that is there. But we got a couple people looting in the Mako reactor together. Ooh, we found a gravity, so that's going to be an easy Tonberry kill for Cosmo. Huge early game XP too. Simply from getting those chests and killing the Tonberry, that's a level for him. I see he's got a quick order that he'd be able to finish there for another level, so he might be able to push that health advantage early on to take as many kills as possible. Oh, 14. So legit Vocals and OG in the Mako reactor together. I'm gonna go ahead and start glancing through everyone and see their choices of starting arrangement, how they're going to be taking these loots.
You see a pretty spread out map right now. There is people close together, but everybody is just farming up and getting ready for these engagements. They know as soon as one starts, it is like domino effect.
Everyone's taking the last game seriously, and poor Ducky is just being... What is Ducky doing? Why was he so far away from the bird?
Ducky's doing Ducky things.
Ducky's doing... Every time I switch over to Ducky's screen, I'm confused as to what he's doing. Oh, Ghost decided to take a quick baptism of bullets. I would take revenge with my Moogle gloves as well, but since he doesn't have that level, he doesn't have the Leech Fists.
I still wish that we could get a normal size monk fist.
Yeah.
I understand it because then you won't see it.
Ridiculous.
I understand that you won't see it, but it's still.
Even just 20% smaller than the ridiculous oversized.
The golden ones are even bigger.
Oh yeah. Oh dang! I did see that just at the end of the time. Legit stomped down onto OG over here in the Mako reactor. Relentless with that feather sword.
Time and time again, we see legit come in with that sword and just, I mean, you would say like slide into the DMs. Legit just slides into your face with that sword over and over again.
Slide into the face. Ooh, Yenvon might be in a very interesting situation right here, looting off on the edge of these buildings here. Oh, EG found Ducky. Apparently it was a tough fight as well. I wish I had seen that. Fortunately, we seem to be missing the action.
If Dante looking at Yenvon here, let's see how this goes out. Yenvon puts out a blizzard in order to
keep Dante suppressed.
Yeah, and try to move back around these buildings, but Dante hops on the bird and is going to try to move in, but Yenvon takes that as an opportunity to rotate out and around and then back in.
Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to be lost as to where he's going to want to go to get away from this position. He did just launch his hoverboard as well to get that blast scare.
That's probably what he was prepping for.
Oh no! That bird is stuck. He can't climb this wall.
That is... I've had that happen so many times.
Now, what is Yenvon going to do about this?
Yenvon came out and saw the bird and was like, wait a second.
What is going on here now?
Uh-oh. Sorry.
Oh.
Dante popped in his favor, but...
There goes the cooldown on the hoverboard. That's all he was waiting for, was that cooldown to come back. Oh, while I was wasting time, Lawat found Gwen. Scion seems to be chasing after Rin Mikiri at the moment as well.
We talked about consistency. Loralt has been consistent these games all day long. Been in the top 5, getting kills, being in the right position. Very good showing.
Rin is able to hide away from Scion and get out of danger. Uninterested in killing these monsters. Completely uninterested in killing these monsters.
Scion does Scion things. Scion just goes and loots bodies.
Yeah, for the average player mindset, they would have sat there and taken the time to probably melee those monsters down. But not Cyan. Apparently he got something that he wanted. Well, he found a gun that he wanted as well
Gets
from
rid
that
of
weapon
the
shop.
Bane, so I'm guessing that is a Shinra. And I'm not sure
Probably.
what this is going to be. Let me swap over and see if I can find out.
Lethal Gaze.
Yeah,
Let's see
lethal.
here.
Surprised he took the lethal over the distance though. Usually he likes the distance for up close, but we get someone close to Scion now.
Yep, Ren McCurry has dropped down, and he has a height advantage over Cyan, but that is a ninja, so he's not going to be able to really take advantage of that. Cyan rides out just a little bit, and Ren McCurry wisely rotates back around the other side of that building. He is going to be caught out in the open, though, in the middle of the street, but Cyan doesn't take advantage, just leaves instead.
No, goes up on the road. He's going to try to get the high ground. We talked about earlier, Cyan's really good at getting in position. Take some shots at the NPC, thinking, I think he thought that was the candidate.
From a distance, they look the same.
They do. Especially at that distance, they probably only would have been shadows.
Ghosh, unfortunately, is caught inside of the Mako on their way in right now. The Leech Fist is going to be able to heal them up thanks to these monsters. And if he notices this... Oh, he goes for the chakra field instead anyway. There goes. He's taking down those monsters now, but those MPs are giving away his position. Thankfully, Cyan has had his focus relined onto Ren McCurry. Legit Volk was dropping in at the same time. Cyan takes down Ren McCurry with those guns. Legit Vocals is forced to rotate away as Cyan immediately gets the height advantage.
Legit did the work. Scion took the kill. Not to say Scion didn't make a play there, but being in the right position, it was able to come away with the kill there. He's taking some more shots at Legit as Legit rotates up.
Ozma catching Dante somewhere off in the distance. 2 and 3. Ooh, Legit and Cyan both hop on their birds and they're rotating away.
Cosmic is taken down to 1 health from somewhere. Lost Soul, I believe, put some shots into him.
Yeah. Oop, Iju and Less Than Ghosh found each other, and Less Than Ghosh puts a number up onto the board and takes Iju down. Ooh, Legit Vocal is attracted by the sound of the fighting, takes some more fire in from Cyan on their way into Less Than Ghosh, who takes down Sparkles. Legit Vocal pulls out the Feather Blade and immediately drops in on Less Than Ghosh with his fists, who pulls them out, but is not able to make the connection. Legit Vocals cast a Thunder and fires, forces Less Than Ghosh's Red Fist to come out, drops to a single point of health. But as he pops a potion instead of his fist, he's not able to catch Legit as he comes down.
Yep, he was hoping to get 1 heal off before Legit came over, but I don't think he was going to be able to lock on and get the kick either way. Might have been able to throw out a blind kick and hope for the best, but I think the level there was going to be in Legit Vocal's advantage as he pushes in and gets another kill.
The play there might have even been to turn around and Dragon Kick out to a different direction as well.
That's true, yeah.
Legit just used his rush. He's too far away from the melee to be able to lock on at that point. He's not going to pull out a gun and start shooting. Because, well, oh, he might throw a fireball instead. But he should have just enough distance to be able to pull out some more space and get behind a different wall and away from Legit Vocals instead. Trying to pop a potion in the middle of a tense fight like that often leads to disaster. Is it just a single bullet can interrupt that potion and ruin your entire plans? And while you're using that potion, you're in an animation where you can't do anything else.
Let's speed things up.
4 and 9 actually. Cyan looks like he's trying to locking down onto Krovax. Krovax driving up on the. Yep, Krovax is up on the highway right now, looking down from his bird. Sees Cyan flying away. He's very, very comfortable hiding up on top of these highways to stay out of sight from the other candidates.
And he's sitting on top of the Chocobo in order to see over the wall, and then you only move when you know there's not someone around to hear the Chocobo.
Yep.
It's very, very good movement there.
Cyan has hit his bird and is poked back out around the side here to see. He heard Krovax up there, I'm sure, and he's trying to see if he can catch him on the way back down. Krovax doesn't have to be anywhere near her, though, and just leave on that way. But, as Chocobos are very loud without the Light Stepper trait, Cyan's going to be able to track him down.
Let's get a move on.
Monsters.
I think he got caught in some of the telemetry, though, as Krovax is opening up the distance. Both of them going for the on. No. Well, they both crossed each other's paths now. Krovax flying down the ramp. Cyan is now in hot pursuit. All of that distance he just opened up was completely wasted. As Krovax is caught and lures Cyan and Cosma into fighting each other. Cosmo opens up with the lethal gaze, but is not able to take down that Chocobo. That pipe is making it hard for him to find the angle, and Scion activates his hide to get out of danger. In the meantime, Lost Soul and Legit Vocals are on a bird together.
That seems about right.
Going on through the park.
That seems about
Legit
right.
Legit Vocals caught on camera, hops off, and starts taking pot shots at Lost Soul's bird. Cosma kills Scion.
Ooh, got the high ground on him. Takes him down with the lethal gaze.
Very nicely done. Also is able to get away now that Legit Vocals left the bird.
Let's speed things up.
Ooh, Cosma, somebody's sniping, I just heard. Oh no, maybe that was the shotgun from the MP.
That always catches me off guard too. I think it's a sniper, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh wait, those have sniper, or those have shotguns now.
Because of the gunfire, Cosma has been attracted though, unfortunately messing up the dismount and dropping down, allowing Legit Vocals the opportunity to kill this bird. Lost Soul peeking up over the wall just in time, giving Legit Vocals some cover so that he can be pushed in on. Interesting choice. Taking fire, trying to open some space up between him and Legit Vocals. Lost Soul hops on his rainbow bird and starts running away once more, retreating back to a safer distance while Legit Vocals is in hot pursuit. Ooh, Lost Soul dismisses their bird or had it taken away from them and arrows up onto the roof. Legit Vocals knows the way to climb up and is already on the way up though. Lost Soul isn't careful, he's going to be taken by surprise. Ooh, he's not taken by surprise, and a fireball catches Legit Vocals as soon as he's done climbing. Ooh, trying to land some bullets while Legit Vocals is caught on that lip, but is not able to catch any damage, retreating back down the side of the building to keep out of way of Legit Vocals. Legit Vocals follows out shortly after with that sword and fire ablaze, and Lost Soul blows himself up. Legit Vocals goes for the commit, but is not able to catch the full. But the fireball doesn't miss as Lost Soul tries to cast out with arrow.
More consistent play coming from Legit on the Warrior.
Absolutely.
I do want to point out that I think that when Legit climbed up, if Lost Soul had gone for the gunplay instead of the fireball on the roof, I think it would have caught Legit more off guard. Like, go for the gunplay first, then jump in fireball, rather than start with the fireball, as we see more engagement here.
Yeah, it's Krovax has locked down Laurel, but he's on top of a building that's kind of difficult for anybody to climb up. But Krovax does manage to find the way as Laurel rotates out and away, clearly hoping to play the outside of the circle, but Krovax isn't having any of it, hoping to recoup the loss in points from last game. Laurel is his top competitor on the scoreboard right now, so I can imagine why he would be chasing this kill down so heavily right now. If he can take this competitor out, that's one less that'd be able to get in the way between him and securing a spot in the top three. And a water and arrow comes down, but Laurel is taking heavy damage from the guns. Krovax doesn't need any fancy tricks to take down his candidates, and he doesn't even cast a single spell to take out Laurel. His first kill this game?
That was his first
yes.
Kill. We are down to our final four here. We have Yenvon, Cosma, Krovax, and Legit.
Let's go ahead and tune with everybody, see how their farming is going. Cosma has reached max level, but following through to Scion's path does not have max level material. Hero and Arrow, but only level 1 Thunder. Krovax had all but maxed out his kit, just looking for that last bit of gear and a couple of more levels to finish off. Maybe another level to be done. Legit Vocals taking farming seriously, but still needs to get a little bit more gear under his belt first. Meanwhile, Yenron has already found Cosmo off in the building nearby. Thunder Ring is doing wonders for him, being able to let stuff get out of that building, opening up with the blast gears to be able to get himself out as well. Trying to dance out in the open with Cosmo with lethal gaze as Krovax rotates up to the top of that building. Yenvon summons their bird, but as it gets stuck in a very weird location, is forced to dismiss it again or lose it. Krovax turns his aim to Cosma and lights him up as he's climbing up the side of that building right there, almost managing to finish him off. As Cosma climbs up the porch, one more bullet is gonna do it. Is he gonna be able to land the shot? No, Cosma can get away. He pops the potion. Oh my god, the potion is interrupted. Just one more bullet is gonna do it once again. He does manage to get it. Krovax takes down Cosma. Not a single effort in this game either. Nobody can say anything about that. Legit Vocals tries to catch him on the third party, but the Ranger is forced away, and Legit Vocals changes his attention over to the Machinist instead, who summons that bird, trying to get him away, but Blast Gear opens up a little bit of space into the Thunder for some massive damage. Legit Vocals' own Thunder Fire combo takes Yenvon out with a third place finish in Game 5. It's just now Legit Vocals, the Warrior, versus Krovax, the Ranger.
I give credit to Yenvon there for at least attempting that. It was a very good blast into the Thunder, but Legit puts down a reaction Thunder of his own, and then the Fireball follow-up for the kill.
It's gonna be a very intense fight. We saw how early these two faced off last game and how that ended up. Krovax is clearly looking to keep the distance in this engagement, and it's not. Is that a buzzsaw?
That is a buzzsaw. Ooh, he hits a good shot with it right there.
Very nice. That is 40 damage per hit, and those buzzsaws stick around onto the ground too. So Krovax walked a little bit too far forward.
They're
Works
27
this
hits
like
at this
a
distance.
landmine. Oh, 27. Okay.
At this distance, yeah, I think there's a drop-off.
But those mines are really more where it's at. Krovax walks too far forward. Like, he's going to trigger those damage from those wall breaks somehow. Very interesting position from the team. Both of them are outside of the zone. And the zone is kind of wide open. It has a lot of verticality. Out of the building with Krovax lights them up, as you don't want to get caught in that mantle animation whenever you climb. Javoko's climbing up once more and right next to Krovax, but is not able to take advantage of that fight. An X Potion comes down and drops down with the Descent's Bane. A Cure is not going to be enough to get him to a comfortable level of health. A Lethal Gaze is reloaded, interrupting another X Potion with a Fireball to take him down. Krovax winning Game 5.
We'll see.
Eventually.
There it is. Very good gunplay coming out from Krovax there. Able to take down Cosma in this semi-long, drawn-out fight. We see him running around that building, and it came like it was one shot for so long because Krovax threw a fireball. It hit the banister on the porch of the house and didn't hit Cosma, but is able to track him down after that. Is able to be patient up on the roof and force Legit into the unfavorable matchup. Climbs up the roof, and Krovax just lasers down to get the win in game number 5. But I do have to tally up the scores. So I'm going to take a quick commercial break. We're going to tally it up. When we come back, we'll announce the winners, and then we'll do a quick overview of how we got here.